Hey, happy day. Just when you thought that things could not get any crazier on the left, here it comes. There's more crazy. In Palm Springs, California, City Council voted unanimously. I might add that everyone on City Council is homosexual, right? And they voted unanimously to give a check of $900 to anyone who says they are a transgender. And they've also gone to great lengths to say there will be no questions asked. So all you have to do is show up and say, "Hi, I am transgender," and they give you a check. You can't make this stuff up. I mean, this is incredible. They've set aside $200,000. I'm sure they'll extend and expand that when they run out, because people, I'm sure, are in line. All you have to do is put a bag over your head if you don't want to be recognized and show up and say, "Transgender now, $900. Oh boy, I wonder what all the taxpayers think about that. The people that live there and pay taxes, good grief. What's the purpose? The purpose apparently is because they're treated badly. I don't think that's right, particularly in Palm Springs. Anyway, when inclusion turns into, exclusion, we've got issues in the world, right? People should not be barred from jobs because of their skin color. Discrimination is a terrible thing. It truly is, and people, mostly governments that are into discrimination, we have airplanes coming by. Wonder if there's government people in the airplane. I don't wish bad things on airplanes. Anyway, discrimination, they'll be out of the way soon and you'll be able to hear me better. I'll speak louder outside in California with the nutcases, don't you know? Maybe I'm one of them. Across Canada, universities are refusing to hire white people. They won't hire white people because they say we have an exclusion thing happening because you're white, and they're funded with the universities are funded with the Canada Research Chair program, which pays $300 million to identify to a quota system. And universities risk losing all funding for positions if they don't hire the designated number of research people that the government of Canada, the Liberal government, says you must hire. Okay? And you can't hire men, you can't hire white men. Women, maybe, kind of, sort of. For sure, if they're not white. And it goes on to actually say that, right? University of British Columbia, University of Toronto, Queen's University, McGill, they're all part of this. There's 78 schools in the Canada Research Chair program. Google that. And sit down when you do it, and don't have any sharp objects close by because you might want to slit your wrist. I mean, I got to say, equity, diversity, and inclusion should... it's mandated discrimination because of all this exclusion to white people. Why do people not like white people? I've been white a long time. It ain't that bad. I don't think we do anything bad. We don't dislike anybody except racists. I don't like racists. I think bigotry is a terrible thing, and governments do that all the time. That's discrimination. That's not nice. British Columbia, Canada, they've lifted, not listened. They don't listen. They lifted most of the COVID restrictions, and they're moving forward, they say. And however, they also say, we got a little, they don't say it, but they certainly show it. We have a little discrimination going on as well, right? We have a booster dose of the vaccine now because it reduces risk. And so residents over 70 years old are entitled to have it. 55 if you're in India. Okay, why? Why? More bigotry. I mean, is there a science thing here that says that Indians get COVID faster, bigger, better than white folk? I don't think so. And then you have the Conservative leadership candidate, Pierre Poilievre, in Canada, and it's kind of his to lose, I think, and he's working at it, and he will lose because he's making stuff up as he goes along, and now he's saying, Bitcoin is the real currency. It's kind of like gold used to be, and I'm buying breakfast with Bitcoin. Canadians don't understand Bitcoin, other than they know it's $60,000 one time when you look at it, and 30 the next time, and then 40. It's up and down like a toilet seat at a mixed party, right? And now he's saying this is going to be our national currency. Go back, fix what's been destroyed. Don't go forward with all of these new ideas that people don't care about. People care about freedom. They want things back that they think they used to have, right? Okay, lastly, I got a story for you. This also comes from the book of COVID, I think, from the book of health. My book of health, Dr. Brian's book of health. Here it is. And I'm waiting for some politician to put this into his economic platform. A cyclist, a guy who rides a bike. I do it. at least an hour every day. I've just learned that I'm a disaster for the country's economy. I don't buy a car, I don't take a car loan, I don't buy car insurance, I don't buy fuel. A cyclist typically doesn't send his car for servicing and repairs, does not use paid parking, doesn't become obese, big and fat and ugly, and healthy people are not needed for a good economy. Healthy people go away. Healthy people don't buy drugs. They don't go to hospitals and doctors. They add nothing to the country's GOP. On the contrary, every new McDonald's outlet creates at least 30 jobs. Cardiologists, dentists, 10 weight loss experts, and people working in McDonald's outlets and so on. Walking is even worse. If you see somebody out walking, stop and yell at them and say, you know what, you don't even buy a bicycle and you're screwing up the economy. Hey, you got all that? You Canadian politicians, you'll win for sure. Hey, see ya.